Alright, we're now alive. Hello, Halflings. We have enough to actually upgrade. We have enough 100 symbol 3s to actually upgrade something. I'm debating. I think I'm going to go for the lawful boars here. Because. Or actually, no. Do I have enough? Well, to be fair, I could go to Uth Duna, and I could get myself a follow mod of the waves. Just cap that out, which honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. Realistically. Actually, I'd probably do that.
You know where to find me.
Also, I've changed up my outfit again. I have the Gormagala top, but I made something that at least tried to be in line that wasn't just straight up copying the armor. And just using the entire Gormagala set. Because I figured, that's dumb, that's lazy. I have the opportunity to make a cool outfit, and I'm opting to instead just take one of the pre-existing ones. You know, it's lazy. Also put the little Raid Owl horns, because I figured, you know, that kind of works, because, you know, they're like the little Gormagala feelers that they have. Why are there people running into me? I don't know. Oh, we have anything interesting right now? There's a lot of monsters in the area, none of them what we need. Temperature into Hod. Interesting, there's a lot of stuff here. Arkfeld. What we're gonna do then, I'm gonna go ahead and do an Uth Duna hunt, and then we'll get straight into the actual thing, and I'll bring the kill counter out afterwards. We're gonna go into the forest, and then get an Uth Duna hunt real quick, because I just need... Was it fins I needed? Either way, that should be easy enough to get regardless of what it is.
Wow, you sure got here fast.
Let me double check. Yep. Better yet. Why don't
What are we making today? Hello.
Wishlist it. It's tentacles. Okay.
See you later.
Remind me, what do I get tentacles from on the Uth Duna? Is it from... Nope, that's not it. Part broken, 8%. Head. We want the head, we want target rewards, carving. Okay, it's not bad. So basically, the guaranteed head, and we got the carving, target, okay. We can do that. Knowing that, we're going to switch to double dual blades. Fulgur and Barina.
Hello.
Obvious, we're gonna go with Barina one because, as I mentioned before, Barina blades generally make short work of the Uth Duna. Because they just... Oh, am I still in here? Because they just cleave through him. Oh, I remember what it was now. Let me go back in. Transfer. Nope, I did clear out everything already. Okay. I don't know if I did or not.
Right.
Alma, I need a victim. I don't need a lucky voucher on this thing. Should be easy enough. I mean, realistically, worst case, I can just hunt 2 of them, I guess. It's not like it's a tempered one, so it won't take the longest. Like, I'm sure it'll probably be like a 5-10 minute hunt.
I have an update. We've been issued fresh supply items.
Might as well put the noise in. As possible. In until end of stream. Bang. You have a new message. Yeah, I know. I posted that new message. But no, I feel like it's probably best to just cover bases. It's me. Or I can just whiff every attack at the time. Also, I've given myself some blood jewels. I've switched out a little bit of my stuff. Earplug jewels, as I said, being the main thing. They are hilariously insane. Certain monsters. Also, this is why we bring the Uth Duna blades. Not Uth Duna blades, the Wolverine blades, rather. That paralysis is just so nice. Ooh, let me dodge out of that.
Inbound.
Down. Ooh, I wish I was gonna hit me anyway. Again. So much right now. Something. Cilia. Very unfortunate. Starting off to. Nowhere. That's a veil. Ooh, you are one annoying little boy, aren't you? Uth Duna. Mostly because they're honestly happy your fight would be a lot easier if you just didn't have a veil mechanic, I'm gonna be real. Oh, there's his head. Oh, I'm lucky that missed me. We're not going there. Where is like a potion? I do not want you to move that way, chicken. No, we're going up here where we're not gonna get killed. No, McNugget, we're going up top for a moment so I can pop some heals. Without needing to get utterly destroyed. You are not moving me to where I'm going to get my behind handed to me. That's fine now. Brace for that. We'll hop back down. Help either way.
I'll leave before you.
rather get the 3 holes in on this thing time. Let's do this then. Just been drilling that tail a whole bunch.
Looks angry.
I guess Raytheon's fighting the whole arena, I guess. Wave actually blocked me from being able to hit that hit. That's unfortunate timing. Fortune won't stop me now. That'll improve the process. Ooh, nice. Breaking those claws. No, you won't. Yeah, so where you going now, boy? Still going. Okay. You know, this one's actually kind of smart. He saw his leg. Oh, there's him right there. That would have been real nice. That's fine. Oh, we're working on the Rompopolo. Oh, so hello. Right now we're working on hunting an Uth Duna, mostly for the upgrades for my gun lance to max it out. But then afterwards we're going for Rompopolo. Basically, plan ended up being we were going to go for a couple contenders. We had here Balmy, Arkveld, Ushagama, Rompopolos is another one that was just a really unpopular pick. A lot of people, as it turns out, do not like Rompopolo. Either just because designed very divisive, or they just find it to be one of the most forgettable monsters in the game. So it turns out it's a pretty safe pick then. And even when I asked around, it was pretty much unanimous to go for Rompopolo. Like Arkveld or you're a Balmy or any of that kind of thing. So we're going for Rompopolo. I actually have the kill counter, but I don't have it on right now just because of the fact that I'm waiting until we actually start hunting those. Right now we're just basically trying to bully this thing out of existence right here. Just a specific Uth Duna. That's because I need 2 tentacles rather, which that's a veil. Nope, we're gonna get that. Drill into that hand real quick, buddy. You got a couple bones that need to get cleared up there. Sure. Once I finish this up, I'll go ahead and get you into this. Okay, he's going. Is he going in the water? Or is he just dipping? He might just be dipping. Bug. But yeah, we can get lobby ID for you afterwards. Actually, that's a spark foot. I'd rather have a piercing pod. That's gonna be way better. Especially if I can just drill into one of his holes. Or I can just drill into his shield to break it quicker. Either way, it would work really well. Where are we going? I'd shoot at you, but I would rather not waste it immediately. Also, seeing this thing just crawling along, as opposed to just going through the water to swim over to somewhere else it's something. I'm not sure how to picture it as well, but I mean, it's something. I really wish he was going over there so I could knock him over with the dam, but I'm not surprised. As if this thing was Pokemon, it would absolutely get Waterfall on its learn set because it's literally scaling one. You could not convince me otherwise on that. To be fair, if this thing were a Pokemon, I feel like it would be Water type, maybe Water Dragon.
Before we know it.
I mean, obviously Water's a cannon, but I feel like you could make an argument for Water Dragon. Don't get too close. I want this thing to actually go to sleep. Because then I actually have a chance to go ahead and That's better. Go to sleep. That's right. This is a free guarantee hit. I come into this expecting to get belly flopped. Perhaps it'd be a little awkward. Really, it's the paralysis plates that make it really nice. That's what I found. Where are we going? You need to go. It's not bad. That wound before he whacked me. That's there we go. Come here, Big Ugly. Actually, I call you Big Ugly, and you're kind of pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That the world shotgun. That's pretty funny. I like that. Oh, speaking of gunlines, I have started picking up gunlines actually. It's pretty decent. I don't know if I'm playing it the most efficiently per se, but I mean it's getting the job done. Okay, I missed that, and I ran right into the wave. Of course I did. Spider-Man right into the wave. It's like that meme of Spider-Man slamming into the building and seeing like a girl screaming afterwards. Ugh, I probably should have shot that a little earlier. Oh well. I got that. We get paralysis here soon. Never mind, he's just dead. That works even better. Fair enough, fair enough.
Great job, partner.
I have found that there's definitely some cases where I'm still better using dual blades, but then again, there's always going to be a case for I should be using this type of weapon as opposed to this with every monster, so it is what it is. Alright, let me get... Well, I clearly should have used a thing. Looks like we're running it back and hunting another one. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get the kill counter up.
Hey, have you heard about
Yeah,
the
I need...
strange rumors floating around Kanafa lately?
Actually, did I get one from...
They may be nothing more than
Alma,
just
can you be
rumors.
quiet for a moment so I can talk to Gemma, please?
Still,
Thank
they
you.
could be worth looking into. Let's do it.
Let me talk to
That
Gemma,
sounds
please.
prudent. If nothing else, it may put some worries to rest.
Let me talk to Gemma, please.
Hey,
Got
got something in mind?
I didn't plunder anything, did I, from there?
Shavar.
Silly, No, I still need one more. Alright, we need to hunt one more Uth Duna, apparently, because again, I should have used a hunting token for a little lucky ticket. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And... Nice, yeah, I can do that. Let me go ahead and pull open the lobby code. I'll give you a second. We got 50 minutes, I think it is, for this quest. Yeah, 50 minutes. I'm not worried if we take a couple minutes to prepare.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
Alright, lobby code's up.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared? I have an update. We've been issued fresh supply.
I have
items.
whatever amount of resistance that is. I have an obscene amount of dragon resistance, though, and I find that to be hilarious, personally. Though I know the dragon. There. To be fair, I might start taking off some of the dragon resistance and just have my boots be 3 jewels of whatever element that I'm dealing with, honestly. Like, actually, while I'm here, following that train of thought, I should probably switch out some and get some water resistance
I
in.
heard from the others.
Because that would make my fight a little easier. I'm surprised I didn't think to do that. Oh, weirdly enough, the Paragil, one of the Paragil sets actually does give water res. Which you wouldn't think. Yeah, we got 1 water res. That's fine. I have 28. I'm immune to water blight now. That's better. Also, full ice res. I don't need that right now. I could just set Divine Blessing. I got 3 levels then. To be fair, that would do pretty well. I want to put my Dap Jewel and my. That. And then we're gonna put my protection right here. That way I just have it on the same piece. For sake of ease. It should be 3 levels regardless now of thing. Alright, awesome. I should really go ahead and turn off my Watchman Jakey. Where is it? My S100 profile. Damn it. Might be now. That comms. Let me
Hello.
turn that off because it's gonna get annoying real quick. I don't have everything set up there, but yeah. Alright. I'm rolling out. Alright, time for the angry fish lizard thing. I'm just gonna prioritize trying to paralyze this thing as quickly as possible. Some free damage in. Honestly, the actual main target itself should be fairly easy, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, your field's broken. Nice. Really wanted to knock me down there. That's what we want to see. Big damage, big damage. Oh, there's lost tentacle I need. Awesome. That's gonna be a tap now.
Over here, bub. I'm your target.
I still love that your Palico is just called Angry. It's amazing. That also works too. One claw broken. No, you're not going anywhere. Let's get that hand real quick.
Anything a monster
And there we go, extra paralysis even.
Go on the abyss.
There we go. That thing got bullied out of existence. Dear lord. He didn't even get a chance to move. Between just wounding him enough, knocking him down, and then paralyzing him right at the end. Ah, good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. Oh, there's an extra tentacle. Hey, how have you been in the meantime? It's been a little bit. How have you been? Oh, another extra plate. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's always good. That's always useful. Here's the body of a rage. Supposed to intimidation of all monsters. Hey, I mean, if it works, it works. Radio. Let's go get this capped out.
Hey.
Then I'm doing pretty decent. Been working on some stuff on the side. Excited to actually get into this properly, because I know it's been discussed for a bit, and now that we've actually got something selected, I mean, we have in the bottom left. I had it in the bottom right originally. We're putting it to the bottom left. Change up the color a little bit to be A, closer to the monster color, and B, just better contrast mainly. I didn't count any of the ones that I've already previously killed prior to starting. If I did, we'd be at 17. But some of them were story-based, which was required. I'm sure there's probably an argument of, well, you could just go ahead and put the ones with the story in there. I'd be up to 17 at that point, but it kind of defeats the purpose, I feel like.
Something in mind? Look good.
That just might also just be me.
Alrighty.
I'll just let Jim play through the animation. I'm too lazy to skip it this time. Otherwise, let's see. I got some plans this Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. One of my other games. I got a collab with someone that I've done with before. It went pretty well the first time. Alright, we got... We'll put that as secondary. Oh yeah, because I clearly want to make a second follower mod of the waves, clearly.
Fit you to a T.
Alright, where is my tent? That's not the way to my tent. This is the way to my tent.
I heard from the others.
I'm sure you did. Okay, let's actually swap to putting on... I do actually want to get these ones made at some point. I do like this. I do like the way that they look, personally. They look really cool. But we'll stick with these for right now. Actually, I feel like swapping the... Sure, let me go ahead and slap a gem on, and what do I have on this? Stream and Shield is not bad, considering that gives me an extra level that I have the Shield Gem for, and... Alright, what do I have for this? Oh, element... Yeah, let's try straight. I mean, a Razor Sharp Jewel is always not a bad idea. I could also just put Artillery in. Artillery is always a good one. Alright, let me switch this to this. This to this. Alright, I am over at the tent. No. I don't know, I'm spitting in place. I'm probably looking like an absolute clown while doing so. But yeah, feel free to let me know about the gun lance build, yeah. I was gonna say, I probably need to get that one. It's me that I got one less off of max. Yeah. Let's
If you create a loadout, you can restock your items in a flash.
Alrighty. That's a good point. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. Equipment. What do we got on that one? Artillery, iron wall, focus, checks out. An omen, multiple bores. That's dragon damage. Is that a Jindahad lance? Or is that... Hang on, Jindahad lance.
Well,
Not crazy, right? I know you could do some stuff later, and I just haven't gotten to that point.
got something in mind?
No, that's not it. Well, I was gonna say you can upgrade some of that stuff too. Ulgring Omen is this Zoshia then? That might be Zoshia. Because I haven't finished getting. I haven't refought Zoshia because I've been too lazy. That'd be Zoshia then, yeah. Ah, upgrade arms with parts from a certain later monster. That would explain it then. That would explain it. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's Dragon, and I see Jindahad's Revolt on there. I'm like, that's not Jindahad on there, though. It's like, that'd be Ice. It confuzzled my brain slightly for a moment. So you got the Guardian Arcveld one. First is always pretty good. Earplugs. First Divine Blessing. Right. 9-star ones at HR 100. Right. I forgot about that. Wild Greaves, Historical Charm. Right. Oh, shells, earplugs is always good. And those are the ones that you just slot in. From what I recall. So those are Rocksteady, checks out. Fair enough. It hurts seeing the secondary gun lance with just 0 jewels on it though. That hurts slightly. Very slightly. Oh, you're looking slick in that one. That is slick. Alright, where was my thing that I was doing? I had a thing I wanted to do for a second, I just blanked out entirely. Right, that's what it was. I want to switch myself back to... Let's go Dahad and the Ebony bonus set. Fair, fair. I probably should get around to making more specialized sets, to be honest with you, but... I'll put Poison Rise on for right now. That'll solve that problem. To be fair, I don't think really what element we go for is going to change much. Before I check. Not tempered at all anywhere, and that's a Gipsaros in the Wounded Hollow. So we're going to go here. Alright, I'm warping over to the area. Since we don't have any Watchmajiggies, Rompopolos in the area, we're going to go ahead and just have to run some quests for it repeatedly. I mean, I came into this prepared to kill over 1,000 of them. That's fair. That's fair. That's very true. We're still relatively early into the game's lifespan anyway. Once they have more monsters, we're gonna have more gear options. That's true. I was gonna say, resting ain't gonna do too much right now. Before I do that, I'm gonna save to make sure I got that lance saved for later. So, I will actually go ahead and change up my equipment appearance for... I kinda use the Arcveld blades for this. That's why I don't like the other ones, but I kinda want those ones right now. Okay, I get there only to now need to go back to Suja because the Allharkin wants to. Yeah, I heard about Arc-Tempered Arcfeld coming out pretty soon. I wonder how they're gonna change it there, because I know base Arcfeld and even Tempered one usually isn't too bad.
Ah,
So...
welcome.
No, what they're gonna do is they're gonna do one thing and just turn it into a one-shot machine. Everyone's gonna have an aneurysm. Nah, I'm sure it won't be too bad, realistically. I actually still need to get started on working some of the Arc-Tempereds, but... Eh. Not too worried about that. Go. Alright, now we're gonna work back again. Well, we got plenty of time still, though. Though I say that, the goal is to get 14 today. But that is relatively easy to do. I mean, I'm willing to rerun the quest. A little bit more leniency than I did last time. A lot of my leniency towards last time was, do I have the opportunity to rest? If I can, I'm going to try to prioritize that, which I still will try to do for just more dynamic hunts with it, but...
Right.
There is the Rompopolo. Here. If we had multiple... If I had one that had like 3 of them spawn, I would love to. But I think there's only one. I think the only other quest I can think of as a Rompopolo, I believe, might have another monster spawn, which at that point, if we're strictly targeting them to destroy them, might as well just go for the single target. Run through it as quickly as possible. Rinse and repeat.
The guild sent us supply items.
This might be me. Alright, let's get this boy. I got some auric oil right nearby. I might just grab that before I engage him. It's not like if he spots me, I'm in the worst situation. What's he gonna do, mug me? I've killed the tempered one in like 3 or 4 minutes. Their poison is ineffective against me. Not entirely, but like 90% of the way. Alright, come here, you blue animal. Angry little whoopee cushion. Mid animation on the slice. Probably should have guarded that. No, you don't get to move to a new area. You don't have the right to move. more to the count.
Great job, partner.
Looks like we might just take the parts. Might as well. Worst case, I just turn them into stuff for orbs. Upgrade my armor. Oh, with 2 minutes 43, it's not bad. Yeah, it's number 12. That's one down from the plan, and so the block wants anywhere from 3. Jesus, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, let me see what this equipment is for the charge blade. Checks out Arshan ones, I'm assuming. That's from Gogmazios. What do I have again for that one? I forget. Most defense, but just for one lethal hit. That is just useful. In some cases, though the fair lord defense is not great, but attack when large monsters become enraged, right? That explains what we got in here. Focused, quick switch, checks out. Quick switch blaze. Stop ritual. Ah, I got Mizu. So Mizu. Mizutsune. Interesting. I like the Mizutsune stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I just wish that it was a little less situational, that you could get yourself wet or like slicked for some of the gear. Because like, I like the idea of bubbly dance. It seems really cool. I mean, major bubble blight, whatever. That's just not a big thing. But you get minor bubble blight here and there, which is just a nice buff. Since we're my fair. And so I'm just saying though, I wish with that said it was just a little better, rather than being super situational where you kind of need 2 pieces of the set to do anything, unless you're using it for the stats or the slots. Though to be fair, burst is a really good skill regardless. So. Alright, I'm gonna see what our forecast looks like. Do we have anything coming pretty soon? Wow, nothing. I got Nudra, but like... That's true. That's true. Let's shift to plenty. Let's just speed this up. If I don't get anything, we'll just run it again. That'll at least give us the opportunity to try to shift things out. If we're lucky, we can get a tempered one to spawn. I wouldn't mind getting a tempered one to spawn. That would be nice. Part, not concerned. Ursula. Cuckoo.
Hello.
Oh, we got one in like... I mean, I could set it to... Set to evening. Actually, I just set it to nighttime. I was gonna say it should being the keyword. We'll just speed up to there, because I was gonna say that should just be a Rompopolo right there we can kill. If you get one yourself, let me know. I'll be more than willing to join on that. Gonna say if this one just doesn't spawn, I'm just gonna go for the quest again. Nope. Okay, this one just said we're gonna skip over this. Nope, we got a couple minutes still. That's why. We got monkey right here. Got another one. Morning If I go to evening, then we get another one to spawn. We got a couple of them.
Yes.
Alright, let's get rolling. Let's get rolling.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fully prepared. If I need to kill 1,000 of these, I will. If I need to kill 5,000, I will. The angry poisonous whoopee cushion will be no more. And I will personally see to it myself if I have to. So I'll grab this auric oil on the way over. Might as well since it's right here. The spicy whoopee cushion.
There! That's our target!
Ooh, I got a really nice hunt. After I get this, after I do this hunt, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a photo from a couple days back. I'm really proud of how it came out. Posted online, but obviously not everyone's gonna be. Apparently you're dodging it really well, and I don't like it. You're not supposed to dodge it very well. That's more like it. Matter of time. Okay, one of the things that also I got no problem with killing it for. Change to like what is that? -4, -5 water weakness. You get one dragon res, poison, a little bit of poison res. I mean, sure it does give you earplugs, but that's like the one really useful thing with it.
That's my partner.
Actually, add a shockproof gem. So, ooh, wyvern gem. We'll take that. I'm not gonna complain about that at all. That's a wyvern gem. Oh, nice. You got one too. Congrats. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Ah, it's amazing. Forgot I need to get around to the stickers at some point. It's beautiful. Alright, where is my photo mode? Here we go. My album. I have this beautiful photo from a couple days back. It took like 10 minutes to get these two into position. I didn't kill either of them. I didn't want to kill any off stream. Felt like it would be wrong. Sure, I could just added them to the count easily. Sure. And maybe I will at some point start hunting some off stream. And to be fair, it'd be pretty easy to prove. You just gotta subtract out like the 6 of them that I got, and you know what the count is. But I'm very proud of this picture. It took me, a nice 10 minutes to actually get it. You got the one in the background. You give me a little smooch. This is gonna give me a little smooch right here. He's always trying to anyway. Alright, how are we looking on? Still got a few minutes, right? Yeah, we got like 5. We'll just run through another 1 or 2 in the meantime. Also, I need to update the count at a 13th. Normally I'd skip around more, but I'm like, at that point, it's just better to rerun a couple of times, get the one that actually is going to naturally spawn. Skip over towards the next one. Go from there.
The guild sent us supply items.
Also, let me know if you do feel like popping into like VC or anything like that. I'd be more than willing to have you on. If you want to. Let's get over to... right here, got the oil. I'll pick up the 1 this time. And supplies. Change up my gems slightly. Push this one up. Nope, you ain't doing that. We don't do that here. That's fair, that's fair. I get you on that. It's all good.
That's my partner.
I'm gonna bottle up that oil in the meantime. Don't mind me real quick. Yoink.
Good boy.
Man, it's always strong to be trade fodder. It's always useful. Oh, we got a couple minutes before the next one spawns, so instead just... I think that's my 20th one. Yeah, that's my 20th one. Yeah, instead of going straight to the next one immediately, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go A, shift up a couple things on my gear, and B, I want to check something on my end with... Is that a big size one? Might have been. Because yeah, I have a max size one already. Surprised I haven't gotten a minimum size one. I still think it's really fun. I got a max size on this one, this account, and then the other one has my other account has a minimum size. Still haven't gotten the other on either one though. Still haven't somehow. Where was it? Equipment. There's one thing I wanted to slap in over one of my protection jewels, which I like the protection jewels. That shock absorber mostly just for multiplayer sake.
Yes. I'll talk to them for you.
Got any traits I want? I have so many Scarlet Amber shards, dear lord. That's only 3. I'd do it, but that's 3. Right, it was upgrading my stuff. I have 183 armor spheres for a reason. Oh, those textiles are tempting, but nah. Let's play. It's few. Something next one naked turtle. I really don't. I'm not sure. You know what? Sure. Though I'm pretty sure it doesn't default to whatever you have currently on. Or are we saying that we're just running through this with no armor on it at all? That sounds hilarious, how goofy that would be. I think I have a couple helmets or hats that I can rock. Take the shrimp right here. Might as well. Oh, you could... Okay, no, it is one of those things you can just make it nothing. Okay. Couldn't remember if that was a genuine thing or not, or if it was just... Oh, wait, no, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. I know what you're talking about. My brain just did not click with that one. Never mind, I just brain goof.
Alright then.
I know what you're talking about. My brain just short-circuited on that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My hat. Let me go ahead and see. Actually, let me go ahead and, since I got this, I might as well load up one of my other outfits that doesn't have colors on everything, so I don't have to do it later. Let's go Magala. That's the Magala one. I just loaded that one. I don't want to go ahead and do that one. What am I saying? This one, Twilight. Appearance. Off. Head. That just looks so goofy. Why is that so funny to me? Just a man running around in a helmet. It's like the horns, you got that. I might just run around with the Jindahad helmet, honestly. Sounds amazing. I do like this one though. This hat's nice. These two hats are nice. I do like the Quemitress ones. I do have an outfit that does use the Quemitress hat. It's like a mix of Quemitress, Lala Barina, and Balahar, and I love how that one came out. Yeah, I think I gotta run on a Jindahad helmet. That's just too funny to me. I gotta splice up the color a little bit. Oh my god. I guess something that's closer to the Rompopolo in color. It's like a cyan, like a blue. I like that. We'll go with that. And then this, let's go for like... Yeah, that kind of works. So I should probably make it a little darker. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, this'll work. Do I have any funny hands that I can rock as well? If you get the cat paw gloves on. Any that would be really funny. No, I was gonna say I haven't gotten a bunch of the event stuff yet. That's why. The best I got is this, but nah, that exactly ain't gonna. Not gonna matter for it there. Yeah, I just gotta run around in the Jindahad helmet. Alright, has he spawned? Still a couple minutes. He has spawned. We do have a moment to do so. I'm actually gonna save the tempered ones. That way we have a tempered one on hand.
I'm happy to help anytime.
I mean, to be fair, it's only 120 points to save it. That's cheap as all heck. It means it ain't basic ones repeatedly. We got a couple ones that are on the rare side. Let me upgrade my
Got something in
armor.
mind?
So I just realized I still have that. Looks okay. Different element. I might as well cap this one out. Upgrading it, I might as well still get around to, actually it's 10,000. That's a lot less. That's a lot less efficiency. Same amount of bonus. Let's do that. It's like 50 of them. That's
Ready to get
good
to work?
enough. Got it, good enough. Anything else? 9 out of 20. Oh boy, that's a lot. We'll do 2 levels into that. That's a lot. We'll do. Max. We'll just max
Ready
it
to
out.
get to
That's what
work?
we'll do. We'll just max this one out. We still have some extra defense. Forget being in borderline invulnerable before. In fact, I do like this one for the evade window. That's always useful. Got that. Yeah,
Ready
we'll
to
cap
get
that
to
one
work?
out. That's good enough.
Now that's a good choice.
Needs to do more. You know what? Sure, that works. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a better top that I can work with that's just shirtless. Because I didn't do the summer event because I didn't have the game during the summer event. But, you know what? It works, it works. It's just 2 shirtless bros. Alright, where is this Rompopolo at? It needs to understand our manliness. Just realized I don't have my, where is my, I want to use the Arcfeld blades. I have them there for a reason. And to be fair, I also just like the animation of when it goes into the powered up mode. I'm just biased towards that. Oh, we have Monkey over here.
Please don't let it spot me.
Gustavo, we're not worried about the monkey spotting us. We're just gonna run right by him. I really need to get around to customizing some of my images, though, for the text I can get. On my way there. Alright, victim number 15. Nope, you ain't queuing. You've been revoked from that privilege. I was trying to go for the other one, but I'll take it. Alright, one. jumped by the Karanadath as well. Man, even nature wants him gone. Okay, just gonna sharpen on him, just make sure.
Well, for that one.
This is beautiful. I just go in ahead and emote, but eh. Hey, I got the emotes here somewhere. I'm trying to find them if I remember.
Excellent work.
So we got
That's another quest complete.
a few jewels actually. We got anything good? Longer mushroom answer, self-improvement. Self-improvement seems like such a good jewel, and then you go to do it and it's like, oh, +4 attack. And it's like, oh. Well, I'm just disappointed. Got this another carcass.
And focus.
Got any battle remains I can yoink? What's this one? That's the explosion. I would rather have the piercing pods. Alright. Alma, you're right here. Let me talk to you. That's sharpening. I don't want to sharpen in front of you. I'm not trying to.
I'm happy to help anytime.
When's the next one, realistically? We did say it would be at nighttime, right? Also, let me count up. Go look over for a moment. And then I see McNugget running into a wall, as McNugget does. I believe we have nighttime. Actually, let me double check that. I don't want to
If you
fumble
create
it.
a loadout, you can restock your items in a flash.
No, it's evening. Well, nighttime would work too. We'll go evening.
Always happy to take requests.
We'll do evening. Just to play it safe. And then afterwards we have a couple tempered ones we can do, so... I feel a little less bad if we need to go and repeat the quest a couple times.
I'll check our supplies.
Ooh, support ship has arrived.
Yeah, thanks.
Honestly... Why's my guy sound so fed up? I'll check our supplies. Yeah, thanks, man. Just do that. He just sounds so tired of it.
Do you have everything?
Oh, he's just right here.
We received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Alright, here we go. Oh, trying to have thing ready already. So guess we're not. Just jump. Nope. That's not in the contract. You don't get a spew poison. We decided on that. Consider this your termination letter. Well, you got like 20 wounds on you, so let's take advantage of those. Boy. You're getting the belt. I have 2 belts in my hand.
moving to a new area.
No, you're not. Yeah, I don't think he's moving to a new area. That should be your last hunt for today. Well, I appreciate you popping by and taking part in some of them. I appreciate it. Company's always nice.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Sharpen up. Again. I always forget which one the emote is. There it is. Nope, that's 5. That's what it is. Oh, it's just beautiful. I actually need to get around to putting some of my emotes in, I think, because I know I have some of them still. First, go over these. But yeah, once again, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Next one up. Since you are popping off, have a great rest of your day. Again, thank you. Always good to have company. Oh, where is the emotes? I always forget where these things are. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right here. That's what it is. Nope, that's staying here. Eh. Nope, that's why is it trying to do there? It doesn't matter. Oh, I'll make it work. I don't care. Half fumbling around. That's because I need to go to my radial menu. That's why. I'm just dumb, turns out. Who would have guessed? Sacred November. I need to see what half of these look like. That's gonna be something for off stream. When is the next Rompopolo? Nighttime. Got a little bit of time. We got one in morning. We got one in evening. Now we're actually getting a good few of them. I'll take it. Let's see what we got here. Might as well check out what we got in the shop.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Hey.
I'm not talking to
Done
Gemma.
already?
I'm going to talk to Santiago.
Look,
To be fair, I probably won't talk to Gemma because of the fact I'm so used to talking to Gemma.
have a look. Here. It's all
Might as well
yours.
just buy out all of these because it's stupid cheap.
Hope it serves you well.
Like this,
Here.
I'll
It's all yours.
I'll take in case I still need it. Forecaster, that's
Here. It's all yours.
not gonna buy that though. Where's 2? Give me more rations.
Never hunt on an empty stomach.
I don't know why I need infinite rations, but I guess I do. I'm kind of half tempted to fight that Gormagala, but no, I gotta stick on See that Mizu, I could go ahead and hunt the Mizu, but it's like, eh. If I want to fight one of those, I could just do it off stream. The only difference is I get hunter symbols or not. I think we'll run around like this for a little bit longer at the very least.
Yes.
I'll save some of those tempered ones for when I feel like doing a tempered one. I don't mind hunting a couple regular ones for right now, especially get the numbers up. Again, normally I wouldn't try to prioritize the numbers, but it's either that or, you know, speed through and spend a whole bunch of points to wait, which, you know, I don't mind on one hand.
Do you have everything?
And obviously I'm going to generally try to prioritize not just doing it for the sake of doing it, but... Guy Gravio's here. It's not what I was looking for, but after the we'll get finished up really quickly.
What a view!
On the plus side, really consistent auric oil spawns for this. Which means I could easily get a whole bunch of trade fodder. Well, I gotta say, I cannot imagine all the oil, especially when it gets hot. I remember seeing a post, it was like, you are a balloon, like, your enemy is the humble, as I say, God must hate you because you live in a really hot environment that's literally on fire for half of the year. Your natural enemy is the humble exploding gorilla.
Even know what that
I want to point out, he also loses too sometimes. But generally, from what I recall. No, you weren't doing that. Can I spot, please? I can see it glowing on you. Back. And your hand. A little scythe hand. A little T-Rex scythe hand. There's a reason when we tried to make scythes into weapons. You either needed highly specialized training in order to properly use it, or you had to go out and turn into war scythes. There's a reason. They generally suck as weapons. Kind of case we got with the Okamas, the Kama in general, it's more of just a grappling hook with the chain. To block up enemy weapons. To be fair, it definitely would work. Same logic with a war pick, it would definitely work. But to be fair, a war pick would also be specialized as well. Made to specifically get into replacing the track or bend or break in some form. That's a whole topic we can get into another time.
Over here, bud. On your target.
I'm sure one of these streams I will just go into a history rant of, not really rant, but like I guess we'll kind of rant. History rant of like just stuff. I do like weapons from a historical perspective. When it was a wyvern jump immediately when the image was slightly different. Still the fact that I'm running with just the Jindahad helmet on. He might be an annoying monster to fight sometimes, but he's still a good boy. I I gotta do something really cursed. I gotta bring out the Quematrix weapon as the water one. Fire chicken spewing out water in its weapons. No, I gotta do that now. I gotta do that now. Actually, let me... As funny as it is to run around with just the helmet on, let me actually get my loadout. I got this one that I'm sort of still working on. I'll probably do that one next time whenever I finish it. I gotta do the gun lance though for the fire chicken. Okay, yeah, no, by the time I finish up my next hunt, I'm going to have the other one spawn. So we'll go from one to the other. Also, I need to add one more to the counter. I don't think I did that.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Yeah, worst case after this one, when I put it to 18, we should be at 24. Otherwise, I'll just stop the count wherever we are and adjust it accordingly. So I know where we should be. Grabbing that whale at the very least, because again, easy trade. I can get the shrimp super easily. And whack. Yeah, it's just fire effect on the oil. I'm gonna say, I'm hitting the water damage. You can see the water splashes. That would not be the case if it was fire. I do think that it actually ignites the oil though around. That's cool looking. Use the fire one. Can I guard that in time? Oh well. And ram it in there real good. Make sure you jab that wound. Not just use anything. I'm gonna kill 1,000 of these if I need to. And that just means I want the best gear for that. I mean, sure, if I wanted to do it as hard as possible, I'd use dragon stuff because this is like the one area that it does have more resistant. That or poison, I guess, to be fair, would be ineffective against it. But to be fair, even if I use like the Gipsaro's dual hatchets, or like some Radiant weapons with poison in them, that really isn't gonna change things too much at that point. It's not like I'm fighting Arzville, or it's not like I'm. Let's take an example here. That.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Fortunately, he's actually going to be able to go because Gunlance is just naturally slower. That and also just on my end, less experience using it. I'm sure he probably could stop him if I was even more efficient. I mean, to be fair, what's it gonna change by 15 seconds? Them some bold moves to be opening your mouth like that.
Get a load of these claws.
That's why I was gonna say I'll take him still getting drilled to death. That works too.
Quest complete. You were amazing as always.
Still looking goofy. That looks to actually use the fire thing on the water one. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. To be fair, it's just a skin at that point. Do I have 45? That's a lot of Rompopolo hides. To be fair, I'm going to be getting a lot of those. And a lot of armor spheres too at some point. That's something at least I won't have to worry about. That's for certain. Should be number 18. Let me just double check how many we fought. Yeah, 24. That checks out. We're on track. Oh, we got 7 more for today that we gotta do as our goal. Obviously, if we can get beyond that, that's awesome. That's ideal, even. But, you know, we take what we can get. Honestly, maybe not a bad idea to start learning a new weapon on stream. You know, maybe that's something we'll do next time. Maybe not this time, because, you know, we're already, like, halfway into stream. But, you know, it might not be a bad idea to just go ahead and build for in the future. Since, again, Rompopolo, I can kill this thing relatively easily. Just find a new weapon I might want to learn.
I'll just hop off.
And then...
Even no one hit him.
Hold that. A couple hundred damage from that. Nice. I imagine the Mizu weapons won't be too different from the other ones. Like, yeah, they got, you know, they don't have negative affinity. That's the one thing. They're a little bit weaker, but I'm like, that probably, I haven't seen how much damage that actually correlate to. The problem is I can't really compare the rank 6 ones with my water blades, because that's going to be way too much of a difference. I would need to get rank 3, rank 3, I can get a bunch of hunter symbol 3s, but probably don't probably do that. And when I do, get the hunter symbol 3s, get the Mizu water lance, and then I can probably do some damage comparison. And I said, maybe I'll just do a couple Rompopos off stream. If I do, I'll just update the tracker accordingly. That's beautiful. That's lovely. Stay and boom. Nope. Get drilled again. probably. It is so satisfying sitting there and seeing the bullets all empty out.
Gelodron are a great source of quality meat.
Yeah, Alma, I don't see how that helps right now. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't see how that helps at all. Like, Gelodron being a great source of meat, that's cool. Like, Alma, we are hunting Big Ugly. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Or that's hilarious. Just slam down on him. Smash me a little bit. Alright. And drill into that. Ain't dying in a second, he's gonna. I was gonna say those 2 wounds were gonna be definitely enough. Do that real quick.
That's my partner.
And it's basically full. I'm not gonna sharpen. Is number 19. I will say the font that I have selected is one of my favorites. It is Earwig Factory is a trait. Bombardier, Razor Sharp, Paralysis Res. I mean, it's not terrible. You can fight in like Lala Arena, or if you get into anything that does get paralysis, that's added later. When's our next Rompopolo?
Calm the mind and focus.
Pretty soon. Oh, hang on. Actually, how long is that? Nope, that's...
What do you think we'll find?
It is less than 10 minutes. I can wait 10 minutes. That's of no issue to me.
Right.
Nope. I want to repeat quest. Honestly, I'm more prioritizing right now. I want to get to 25 at the very minimum. Then from there, we can figure out if there's anything else I want to do while we're still there. So I don't mind. I don't want to spam it too much, but it's like it's either that or I just wait, and I'm like, I'd rather just be in the area for a couple minutes because I can just do 1 or 2 hunts by myself. And judging by how long the last one took me, it should be fine, right? Should be. Yeah, go back and upgrade a little bit in the meantime. On the plus side, once we get this one done, we'll be 20 Rompopolos in. And to be fair, I feel like trying to do 10 a day, at least for 10 a stream, isn't too unrealistic. I mean, I feel like I can probably hit 25 easily, and by that logic, I could probably hit 40 next stream. That really depends on how much I want to redo the same quest. At the same time, hold this. And this. That I can flop. Stakes in. And that.
Go all out.
Few fast shells, power. Nope, we ain't doing that here. Nope. Get that. Gone. I got a little on that. A little too bold. 153 is good enough. Smash his face. Fine. Are you gonna go somewhere that's safe for you, or am I gonna need to smash? Okay, you're smart. I was gonna say, you're not trying to jump down a hole that I can cause fall damage to you on by knocking you places. Not smart enough to avoid that, but... Or that, but, I mean, hey, there was an attempt. There was an attempt made on his end. We're not gonna be too mean. I'm afraid the wyverns fire it, but if it's dead already, problem solved.
Great job, partner.
We got some water moss nearby too, so at least I won't be hurting for wyvern gems. That's gonna be nice at least. Oh, spark flint, good enough. Oh, where's my water moss? There it is. Alrighty. Next one down. That is number 20. 4 minutes. Realistically, if it's gonna take about the same amount of time again, 4 minutes. Should be able to just do one more, and that should spawn by then, I imagine. Temper Rathlos is not bad. That said, if it doesn't,
Right.
that's fine. If it doesn't, we'll have only a minute or two to wait, realistically. At that point, I can just go look over my armor and see if I can upgrade some of it more. I mean, like, 350-ish armor is already good. I think we're at, like, 365 or something like that.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
There's 75. Yeah, I think I could realistically get it up to 400. Okay, that's at least something that's nice with some of the cheaper stuff. Like that arc field armor is gonna be an utter nightmare to try to level. I'm forget a lot less levels, but needing 10,000 per. That's like 2 of the biggest armor spheres just for 1 level. On the plus side, I basically have free infinite auric oil.
That's our target.
That is the upside to all of this. Means I should basically have no reason that I ever not trade for auric oil or auric oil over. Nice big burst out of that. Let's play. You want to play? Let's play. Into that. I think I should have been fine if I didn't lunge. Your tail won't. Okay. We got a drill. Oh, you're stuck on the ground, so every time to blast you. And just smash that. Look at her little ugly mosquito crow beak. Okay, you are an anomaly. Your existence is an anomaly. No, you're not. Reload, might as well. You being smart or stupid? Let's find out. He's smart. I still can't believe one of them tried to jump down just so I can punt it off. Tail. Good times for you, kind sir. Okay. You go open that mouth and give me an extra weak point. That's fine for me. Nice and clean. I think I will switch back though after this next hunt.
This specimen is. I see.
Up to okay, dead.
Which would mean.
Because I held down the right button combination, but I was also holding F, so I didn't know if it would count or not. Oh, that's 21 down. Yeah, that's free. Since I'm back solo, I'm gonna go ahead and switch off of Shockproof. Not exactly a reason to keep Shockproof on. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll just decide I'm gonna go into a public lobby and start just murking things. Where is the... there it is. It's on this side. Oh, we got Nata. I got a moment
Is there
anyway,
anything you need?
so... Oh, mature Ivaria lanterns. Those are nice. Do like that. I get a little more flashbug phosphors. I'll take some Thunderbolt capacitors. Ooh, Iron Scale Base. Spider Web, Dragon Strike. Can we get some Snow Herbs? Shiny Treasure. Ooh, Shiny Treasure, Shiny Treasure. Devil's Blight. Yeah, Antimite's not bad. On ally production. Fire Herb could be useful. I'm not gonna pick that up right now though. Bomb Berry's useful. I'm gonna more Devil's Blight first. Actually, I have Flashback Phosphorus. I like some Excite Shrooms.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, do I make item trades
Do
I
you
can
have
do
any
still?
requests?
Yeah, let's do that. That's great. That's free. That's great. Only for one though, for an Eternal Scarlet. Like those are nice. Don't get me wrong, the Delish Rooms, but I only get one out of it for trading an Eternal Scarlet. I mean, to be fair, I say that I can get one. I'll trade one, I guess. I know you're the one that takes Wyvern coins. I don't care about the Orichalcite. Like, Orichalcite's cool and all, but... Wallet Row... textiles... Seapot... Colossal Bones... Monster Chili would be nice. One of your Royal Seapots. Antimite... Mud Shrimp... And I can just go ahead and use your brawn for that. I mean, look at this, 38. I spent 6, I'm down to 46. I got so much Mud Shrimp, I ain't ever gonna be worrying about that again. If it wasn't a Wilk Gem, I'd take it. Is he ironically Poison Hide from the Rompopolos? That's ironic. Kamachi Shells, Wilk Gems, Milky Cocoons, Feathers, Vespoid Shell, Great Hibiscus, Moltons. I will do this though, I'll get some Wyvern Scale Vases out of there and trade for some eggs. It's not bad.
Goodbye.
It's not a bad deal at all. Not at all. I feel like, yo, let's go with the Fulgur Twins on this one. I like, they're also good too. Oh, it's another Wyvern Gem. We got 17 of those.
Do you have everything?
I have this hunt. I'm gonna go check to see around if we have any. Yeah, I'll see what we have in some of the other areas. Pretty much 21 right now. A little less consistent with them, but we get 30 some. I forgot. Well, doesn't matter. I can shoot next time. Nope. Eventually. Unfortunately, Exploiter's not that great here, and that's also I'm like, I wouldn't mind after this one's over checking for some other monsters. We'll have like what, 40 minutes, 40 some minutes when we get done with this. It means I can get some extra resources, essentially. believe you. I got parts for days.
Hey, ugly! Over here!
I jumped that as well right there. There we go. Say I love to smash it.
Moving to a new area.
Oh, where's he going to? I might have been able to get this spot. Whoa. That should be fine though. On Yellow Blade, that should be fine. Because he's got this attack.
And complete. Rewards come to me.
And done. Okay, might as well carve it. I can just make armor spears if I really need to. It'll be a ridiculous amount of parts.
Being able to fulfill your objective and return unharmed is quite the feat.
Yeah. Not necessarily unharmed, but borderline. Just borderline unharmed on that. Yeah, I got a couple ranks out of this as well, I've noticed. Which, considering the situation's not terrible. Next one's during nighttime. I need these. Fulgur Anjanath wouldn't be terrible. I could max out another weapon potentially. Tempered Uth Duna. Yeah, let's do it. I'll need to switch up my weapons, but 35 minutes shouldn't be terrible.
Hello.
First things
Everyone here has
first.
been doing well, Hunter.
What us? There's the right shock protection. Oh, hang on. How much water do I have? Water. Water res. 28. No water blight for me. Is my dual blades? I was gonna say that didn't look right. I'm gonna get my Barina blades as they are, just to make sure I know which ones they are, in case I do switch. Or in case I do need to. I can plan accordingly. That's just, I'm taking my medicine that I need to. Just as a precaution. To be fair, I guess that's how confident I feel fighting a Rompopolo at this point. I've killed so many of them that it's not even a question if I can. Honestly, the question is, can I do it flawlessly?
Like always, I'll place the items I gather in your field pouch.
I'll take the ranking. I guess it's ranking scale. Okay. Thought it was something else, but that's fine. Oh, we got big boy coming. I'll save the pull on him for what I actually know he's going into the water, and I can ensure they get it. Plus, I don't want to waste that sneak attack on him, because even a couple hundred damage is still a couple hundred damage, realistically. Alright, let's actually get over where he is, because we need to start this hunt. My pop-up tent has been destroyed. What caused it to be destroyed? Did Big Boy? No, Big Boy didn't do it. Something came by, I guess. If I could. Gotten out of that. Okay.
Leave this to me. Heels in back.
I have a dumb plan. Dumb plan. I mean, he's blinded at least. I got a little bit of time. Probably such a big flunky that it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does though.
Chop that down and make for it.
Ooh, that's good.
Go on the offensive.
I know I can interrupt that. I think I can interrupt that anyway. Like, maybe technically I might have been able to stop him. Might have been the keyword. But I need it. There we go. Excellent. That's what I wanted to do.
Let us change it.
I gotta smash him up a little bit more. That might throw me off because I didn't have enough stamina. Oh, damage still. Because the fact if it was a higher rank, maybe a couple matter. Some, okay, a couple 100 symbols extra.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Don't care about what the monster left behind in this case.
Your weapon's gotten a little dull.
Not worried about that. I can worry about my weapon being dull when I'm in a better
Over here.
Alright, make a potion. At this point, I might as well sharpen as well. I'm on the horse. I'm on my chicken.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that, thank you. I'll take it. Better, I guess. Ooh, good on water gem, that's nice. I don't particularly need a ton of them, but like, not bad. It was with a shot. What in the... Okay. I don't know why there's just a bunch of floating exclamation points there. Because I definitely don't have that anywhere. You know what it might be? It might be where they store all the quest icon, like the quests and all of that. In like a really awkward spot that would show up and they pull them onto the map as needed. I could totally see that being the case, knowing enough about game design. That would definitely be fairly realistic if that to be the case. Cover the way. Shout for extra damage. Try to. Yeah, we're gonna damage. Alright, let's cut you up. Nope, I can't interrupt him. Okay, I thought so. Thought I could. We're just gonna immediately go for it again, but... I mean, the fact that I was able to stop him at least temporarily... That is still something. That's just a couple little bits of extra damage locked in there, here and there. I mean, any bit helps. Especially with Big Angry over here. There's a reason I would have selected this monster as one of my candidates. If it weren't for his pieces of armor and armor for his weapons, I wasn't biased with his weapons. Boy, I can barely see. Give me a moment.
This way to the shock trap. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I can maybe outlace that something. As long as I don't waste that breather, it doesn't matter when we damage it or whatever, it's not wasted.
Just a little more.
10%. As long as I'm at least doing something, right? Ooh, I'm actually going to take that Lichy. That's fine, I don't need a support chip right now. I got everything I wanted from it. Crafting. 2 more. I'll just finish my potions with the free ones that are available. Not to...
This must be how the wind feels.
You say that a lot. You must have short-term memory loss, Gustavo. We
This way?
probably should get you to a doctor. To be fair, you are getting clobbered a lot.
Just hop off.
It wouldn't be entirely surprising. Dropping veil or not. I think so. face. Drilling, and he's dead. You know, that works. That also works.
We're getting paid
It's not exactly
well
what I
for
was
that
going
one.
for, but like, it works. Claws, scales, cilia, you know. All that good stuff. What do we get? Say a lot of ancient fragments. 200 symbols, that's not bad. Realistically, that's 1 or 2 more. Jumping. Oh, extended extenders, and actually, that's a big window I'm looking for. Agitators, not bad. Tremor resistance is situational. Ice dragons. Sleep blades. Yeah, focus and ballistics is not bad. That could be useful. Ambush could be useful as well. 6. Oh, perfect. Perfect. First of all, let's swap out my weapons again. Blades. You know what? Oh, I was gonna say, because these are like 336. These are only 252. It's a little bit less, but like, eh. Let's have some fun with it. Why not? Why not, right? Why not? Alrighty. I mean, I imagine it won't go too differently. Like, it's still water blades that are going to be very effective against the target. It's like, I get Slick Blade, which does... I forgot what Slick Blade even does. You know, it would probably help if I even... That would do it, yeah. So I'll just look at the thing that way. When wet... Honestly, okay, I guess that considers me wet. I guess being in the oil well basin, stepping into like the oil soak counts me as wet then. That is interesting to know. I would not have expected that, to be honest with you. What if that means I get a... What's the numbers on it again? Affinity +6. Can't get myself Bubble Blight, but... I guess Bubble Buff more accurately. Why out of all monsters is it... Like you get the bear, okay, it's bear droppings, makes sense. Then you have Rompopolo. Like, yes, I want dung from the Rompopolo, yes. That's like 1 dung pod, though. It caps me back out. Fixes that issue, at least. I mean, there is some decent difference, but we're also talking 2 grades different. So, terribly different. it's like 25 instead of 29. Like there is definitely a decrease in damage that is noticeable, but we're also talking that like 80 points less. And I can still upgrade this thing. Like it'll be pretty similar when it's maxed out. Up. That is consuming a lot of my meter though. Fair, Blade Dance is also really good. I'm not surprised that does. Well, I couldn't use it earlier, but I had a low bar without realizing. Pay attention to that. Don't do as much damage. That is better. I like that. That I don't like though. I feel like gem available to hunting too. I don't like it. That's or that. I don't like that either. Those are less than I need on that one. Whack your other
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Now that damage is actually adding up. I'm gonna pop a vigor bug on this one. I'm actually starting to get low on HP.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Albeit, as I said, I think part of the issue is definitely just... Oh no, he's just dead. I probably should have gone for the kill on that one. He was a couple hits off. I should have gone for the kill. To be fair, I wasn't aware that he was that close.
You're getting paid well for that one.
Yeah, no, that damage definitely, that 80 points definitely makes a difference. As a not a huge one, it's probably gonna be, I mean, we'll see how much time it was. We'll see how much time it was before I say anything. Okay, yeah, no, that adds up. Considering it was like 4 or 5 minutes compared to 7.5 almost. That definitely makes a difference. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until... Tempered Raytheon, Tempered Grav... I'm not fighting the Tempered Jinda High, that's a 20-minute fight.
Focus.
Ganga. Tempered bear, as tempting as that is to go ahead and fight the tempered bear. No. Yeah, just here I might as well just warp back to the base camp. Switch out my gear again. You know, considering we got 16.5 minutes, that's a good deal. You know, part of my problem would be resolved if I actually used a couple things on my weapons. You know, that probably would have helped some too. Considering I just put Stream Jewel in to solve that issue, or a lot of other options. I think this was just called Hard Hitter. I'll keep this one for right now. What specifically need for these again? Besides Hunter's, for some reason Mizu is Hunter Symbol 3. Which I'm pretty sure.
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah. Water Orb makes sense, obviously. Otherwise, it would have been Uth Duna gem. Bubble Foam makes sense. Fins. Okay, that's the big thing, the fins and the water gems.
Anything catch your eye?
Lagia Crest is down here still. I'm trying to remember what this is. So Shia, still need to do that. I'll get around to this one. I'm gonna make another one if I wanted to. Purple fur. Tails, claws, certificates. Yeah, we don't have any hunting symbols, sadly. Hunting symbols, box right there. It is hunting symbol, but we don't have any. We only got 3. I think realistically I'll go for the dual blades first, because I actually could see myself just strip at least using them as a skin. Because they look really nice. And I'm biased, so... Just go back to the good old usuals. To be fair, it's not like negative affinity is the worst situation.
Wow, what a view!
Since we're on the way over, obviously, I'll just... Some point I'm gonna need to later on go get some wing drake hide still. I can always do this pretty easily though. I think it auto locks on him. I really wish it was off by default. I'm gonna have to go look in settings. I'm afraid it's like 10 guild points as well if I do this. And this is just trade fodder. There's no reason for me not to just pick it up.
No one's hit him.
Yeah, we got no problem today. So I'm expecting to go for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. And we're definitely hitting that 25. damage. There we go, that works. Let's blade down. Really do some heavy damage.
Almost there.
You ain't going anywhere. Don't even try. These Harpios are still nearby. Maybe I'll go kill one of them. Should be hard to at least get one. Honestly, I might start turning some of those pretty soon into... Wingdrake. Wingdrake hide, right. I'll take that. It's at least 2 of them. So they're nice quick kills as well. Not like I'm losing anything. Oh, it's 58, 120, like it's 122 for the spotted. 329 for the Rompopolo hide in general, and then the beak is just 64. That's a lot. That is so much. Anti-paras, whatever. That was only like 2 to Nick. Number 24. Yeah, I think we're going to do tempered for number 25. We'll do tempered for number 25. That's the plan.
Yes.
You got the event one right here. I'd love to do this on this account, but eh. This one could be this was ocean. No. I think it's just tempered. So I say, because it's not. Well, it's tempered in general, but it's tempered. Yeah, this should be Zoshia. Or Mr. Ice Guy. No more Mr. Ice Guy. Again, even if I'll be like, sure, I could totally go ahead and do this repeatedly. I'm not gonna do that because it's only a rank 2 one. That's lame. Sand-Tide monster. I know what this is. This is Seregios. I'm betting. I'm like, what's wind? What's in the plains that I haven't done that would be 31 that would be on par with them? Seregios. It's absolutely Seregios. This one is Logiacris and Rathalos is Logiacris and tempered Rathalos. Yeah, as I said, there's not any Rompopolo one minus. Which is just unfortunate. I have a lot of these saved. I should actually start doing some of these. Why do I have this one? I can just get rid of this one for sure. I was gonna say all of Marina stuff for days. So with this, I got plenty of Wyvern gems. I'm gonna be not needing any more. I think I got this for the Wyvern gem at all. This one at least have that reason for Gipsaros. Okay, I can understand the Bird Wyvern. That's a Beast Gem. That's a Raytheon Ruby. That's a Tempered Arcfeld in general. That's a... such a tempered one for right now, I guess. Raydao Bolt Gem makes sense. Uth Duna Water Gem, probably don't need it, but if I ever do. Those should be same thing. This is another water one. That's fine. 35. I'll be burning through these first. This will make sense. Again, same thing here. Temper New Udra. That's a Flame Gem. That's a Flare Gem. I really feel like it should have been instead of Flame Gem. I feel like Flare Gem would have been better, but that's just me. I was gonna say Flare Gem. You know, we get it's a tempered one with a guaranteed flare gem. And this one, to be fair, this is just a tempered Uth Duna for the certificates. This one I got strictly for the certificates. We got 2 tempered Jindahads. Don't think I need to explain that too much. It's tempered Jindahads. They're there for the certificates as I need them. Also Jindahads. This one's again tempered Raydao. Opportunity to fight tempered one if I want to. Anyway, let's do this one. I might as well. It's gonna be. I want my 25th Rompopolo. And also, because we got that 24th one, that gave me a thing. That tells me that we're at 30 total killed.
You have everything?
Though, obvious, as I said, we're not counting 6 of them.
I have an update.
Not unless people
Finishing
really
fresh
want me
supply
to.
items.
To be fair, I'll ask around, I guess. I wouldn't complain about having extra kills counted, but again, it's only if people really want to see that. Because, like, I can just do it myself if I need to. I don't mind. I mean, yes, 6 more kills to keep it consistent, whatever. But I'm not worried. Hello, monkey. Bye, monkey. Let's look at the water moss. Literally right here. I need to get a little baby Nude at some point. Capture them. Guys, so you're so cute. Another Jingu has one. What a little octopi have their own little baby for. Bullying us, man. Let me fair, another one for I just realized that I don't think I got size. I'll have to see if it's still available. Ah, nuts. Oh well. If I missed it, I missed it. I got distracted. I was thinking about that. This was there 11 minutes left, and I'm like, hang on, do I have... See the Ajarkon just in the background, just chilling. Just doing his own thing. I see myself using what is probably gonna be a lot of mud shrimp and honey though. I know at my other account I have a ton of silver garlic and I generally go with that. That's also because I have a ton of that. It's just I got a lot of shrimp. Honestly, you just end up using a lot of what you have. Oh wow, you're already almost dead. I was like, oh, I wonder how much progress he has. No, he's pretty low.
I made eye contact with it.
Make sure to grab everything the monster leaves behind.
A little gathering goes a long way.
Mind if I hop on?
Okay, I'm just getting the one then. No, that's my burst pod. Step. Is that gonna be explosion or is it gonna be pierce? That's. Nope, that's. Pierce. Pierce. There we go.
I'll just hop off for now.
Don't mind me, buddy. I'm just coming by. And I got plenty of time. Should we know where that scuffed metal is on the ground? Oh, it's on the wall, okay. How kind of you. Gloom geckos. That's not what I... Well, to be fair. I don't know what else I thought you'd be. We got I might have some cool drinks on me. I can always use more. Sharpen up.
This way? You got it.
Wow.
You were amazing
You know?
up there.
The fact that this has happened multiple times where he was just that low,
We're getting paid well for that one.
I feel like I shouldn't be surprised. Same time. Like, I kinda just also just slinger potted him. Killed him for sure. Alright, well that's goal met for today. Obviously if we can go over it, we're gonna. But, you know, I'm at least happy with that. You at least made our goal. Almost looking at me like, why are we killing this thing again? No, I don't have the meal anymore. Ah, that's unfortunate. There's a tempered one here. That I do like though. Which
Would
means
you like to trade something?
well, I burned the tempered one stock of the tempered one for nothing. To be fair, I'm not gonna complain though. 2 tempered ones are always nice. How much was that for? Oh, it's for 1. That's a bad deal. If I can always get more, but okay, this I will take though. I would burn 2 Origin Wilk gems because I can get those easily. But like, it's God Bug Essence. That's not hard to get. Also, Vespoid Carapace is not worth it. Now, Specialty Sealed Garlic. I would, if I had a Genesis Opal, you know, maybe I'd consider it for that. Guard has turbid shrimp. Or chewy shrimp. Sounds kind of nasty though. We want chewy shrimp. Why is it chewy? If I'm eating shrimp, I don't want it chewy. I want it to be nice and easy to eat. Like, ah yes, the shrimp is gonna get stuck in my teeth. We've got 60 of them just for 12 quality bones. That's really easy to get. A great hornfly. I will actually take. I could do Drurzite scraps as well. I will take the 10 coins here because those are usually. Let's see, this is because I can at least get them elsewhere for some of the other stuff. Drool shrooms. I can also use a whole bunch of drool shrooms too. Shrooms will be. See, like, I'm fine with spending it on a great hornfly here. That's a good deal.
I can help you source materials.
Good job, boy. Keep the work coming. This is why I put you to work. Something child labor joke. I don't know. I don't know.
All right then.
You know, let's go fight. How long do we have on the Ajaricon versus 24, 23? Yeah. Only difference I'll need to do is I'll need to come back. I might as well make a meal now. And also put some stuff away. That's a flashbug phosphor that I... doesn't matter. So the flashbug phosphor I don't need to. Yeah, let's just make a meal. Custom. Elemental wouldn't be bad. I mean, to be fair, I can just put gems to cover anything there's like, eh. Reduces stamina depletion evading. That's not bad. We're evading. That's nice too. Extends the invulnerability period when invading. So that's just evade extender. Moxie is just useful. If I'm not planning on fighting anything that's gonna give me a need for the Moxie meal though. Do that, and as I said, I got plenty of honey. Attack on wet. That's basically just bubble blight. Monster chili. Nicer, specialist. Conga. Gather a meal is nice though. Yeah, medic meal is just a given. I get elemental resistance out of it. Observation plus 20. So I was gonna say this gives me. It's all the same thing. It's just health and stamina. Medic, break time, tumbler, top catch. That's fine. Fight this thing first. We go fight the Ajaricon afterwards. That's gonna be the plan.
Have everything? I have an update. We've been issued fresh supply items.
Monkey would be a really good call after, because I've not seen a tempered monkey in a while that I've actually gone to do. I mean, I've seen some here and there, but maybe I'll save this one as well. I could always just do that. It always is an option. Yeah, I might just save tempered monkey.
A little gathering goes a long way.
Can I get that honey, please? I know I can get it. I know. There we go. It just took a moment. It's not like I'm pressed for time anyway. Auric oil. Ironically, this thing's at the spot where it would be anyway if it was the spawned in one. That's kind of ironic in its own right. Might as well. Surprise, it's me. I'm back for number 20, whatever I'm at. I'm not paying attention right now.
Something came off the monster.
need any of those again. Burn those into scrap eventually. Almost done. I'm just half focused right now at this point. That's the reason why I was waiting for that to happen. To keep doing just that. Which we did.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
I mean, sure. Heavy piercing pods back.
Since we're here, let's poke around a bit more.
I was gonna say yeah to that one. Like really all the arch and stuff anyway. Get that blast nut. Kinda feeling it. Not blast nut, arc oil. No, I got the blast nut already. Might as well kill these both. More wing drake hides. I mean, my wing drake hide issue's been resolved. On the plus side. Let's do that. That should be 26. Right, we're on 26.
We sure got here fast.
Field guide, monster. We're at. Yeah, 32, so we're 26 now. How many times we got? We got Rompopo, we need exploding and bombs away. So we got 18 more, but then we got all the titles.
Everyone here has been doing well, Hunter.
And obviously. I mean, poise, I could do blast, res, whoops. I'll probably mark 1, 2, 4, 5. I'll mark these for the elementals, just so they're easy for me to see which one's which. Do I have a blast gem anywhere that I can put? Also, put Dragon Res. Yeah, I'll swap protection out for a single blast res, anti-blast, so I can just not get blast bladed now. Fire would be nice, but I'd rather, well, to be fair, it's a little bit less defense overall, but that fire defense would be just way better to have as well. I know this thing does do some fire damage, I believe. Worst case, if it doesn't and I'm wrong, well, I have precaution there. It's like 10 is still 10. And, like I can't get it up other ways.
What are we making today?
It's not like I'm losing 50, which case I'd be like, This one I could still do a decent amount for. I mean, I don't want to spend 35. I have so many. I can get more. Like, yeah, we're back up to about where we were with 377. So that's good enough. Hello, monkey. Come here. If anyone's curious what I'm referencing with that, I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z is a good series. I was Dragon Ball Z, just Dragon Ball in general. Yeah, Frieza's voiced by a woman. To be fair, there's a lot of characters that are. Like, I think Luffy is from One Piece. I know Ash Ketchum is from Pokemon. But Frieza was not on the list of ones I expected. Timmy Turner is a fairly odd parent. No. Nope, okay, that's not. Well, that's fine. Wow, you're lower torso, I guess, was blocking me. Thighs, legs, something like that. Doesn't matter. You're on the ground now. It's going apart. Darkon.
Something came off the monster.
I've noticed. Another word of blast. Oh, this is a cool looking gun lance. Really clean looking. And also has a little monkey head on it. We got, yeah, explosion checks out. Figured explosion. 240 damage extra. You were literally the humble floating gorilla. Also, if you weren't the humble exploding gorilla, you literally have blast flight element weaponry. That kinda answers enough about. Blunt as well, it's not bad. You going this way? Come on. Got a little surprise for you. Okay, you wanna go ahead and pound yourself too? I got something you can pound on. Pound this! Uh-oh, I missed. Yeah, he did in fact, no, I thought he was a little bit close to die. To be fair, not an easy guess perspective on that one. An easy mistake to assume. Alright, Wukong, let's go. Definitely do fire damage. I'd be shocked if you didn't. Considering you're literally causing the ground to overlap. That is fire if I can.
Heels inbound.
This is something right now. Yeah. Blunt, awesome. waiting to cringe and be like, ooh, explosion, but that... Where is that?
Mind if I hop on?
Kinda want some of that incinerated ground.
Wow. What a view.
Oh, nice, right here. Alright, let's bring this out. There we go.
Down and ready for you.
That got some explosions too. They're not the kind that you like. Or the kind that I like. Oh, you were dangerously close to that. A little more. Come on, this way. This way. Come on, big boy, let's go. That's what I thought, pretty boy. Alright, well. Ugh, dang, I was hoping that would have... Can I please reload? Thank you, game. It's a little delayed. Probably should have flashlight him, actually. He's trying to move. Oh well. I did blast him there, but... How did that miss? No, it doesn't matter. That tail will be mine. Also because the fact that I break your tail. Oh, perfect, he's dead. Okay, so you can't drum beat your tail if,
Remember to carve that severed part.
I was in the process of doing that already, but thank you. You know, we take that, we take that. Yeah, honestly, I think we're gonna aim for 30 now. On the Rompopolos.
So, where'd you next?
And then afterwards... Wait, the 2? That's 2, okay. I thought so. Looked like it would be a 2. Dracon Marrow. Medulla would be nice, but again, could be worse. Ooh, spread. Spread and power shots, nice. Thief. Counter strike. Tempered Jarkons. Game said you want a tempered or Jarkon, you're getting multiple. You're getting plenty. Tempered Udra is nice. But I'm not exactly worried about that. Rathalos, Conga. Gormagala will be nice. Anything that I particularly want? Arkfeld, Uth Dunas. Laharas, frequent localized lightning strikes. Nothing particularly amazing. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and switch the time to not be during the inclemency. So we'll do the plenty, and then if it still isn't enough, just for some extra defense, might as well. It's not like as I say, having 0 and 0 here really doesn't matter. It's not like I am negative 15 or negative 20 where we have a genuine problem at that point. Which, to be fair, if we were at that point, I think we'd be considering a lot of other options. So, yeah. I'm switching this one back to the Quamatrus one. Still think it's hilarious. This is the fire one. Dunk. Rest, that's what it was. Plenty. I mean, even despite spending a whole bunch of points, we're still walking out with profit at the end of the day. I don't care about the support ship. I bought everything from there, I'm pretty sure. Tempered Nersussies. That's not what I like to see.
Yes.
You know, we'll lock this one in too. That way I have a second Rompopolo investigation if I want it for tempered. Just so I have tempered on command. So I don't mind, as I said, I don't mind having a bunch of base ones that I need to fight. That's fine, easy kills. But you know, eventually you do want some harder ones, you know, here and there. You gotta keep things spicy in there. You know, even if it's like a difference to 3 to 5 minutes type of thing, it's still 2 minutes extra.
Okay, let's move out.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
Yeah, I think. Well, to be fair, the Mizutsune ones would be really nice as well anyway, just to get. So I think realistically they're the next ones I upgrade because they're water element as well. I'll be using them a lot.
There, that's our target.
I have monsters that can fight like the new
I'll just
Udra
hop off.
anyway, and it's stuff like the lightning one. I have Hunter symbol too. I can just make the thunder. The thunder one. The Fulgur Anjanath. I can just do that. Like that's not really an issue. So lightning's not going to be an issue, you know, thunder element's not going to be an issue. Dragon, we got arc belt already, we got a little bit there. I mean, yeah, I'll figure out something with the gun lance, but you know, the Tree 7 one's already pretty decent. So I'm not exactly hard to press to upgrade it immediately. What else? take that hit, but I can get a good hit back. Okay. Heal, please. Thank you. And Wyvern's Fire. Oh my god. Ooh, that's... though. Still too slow.
Just ought to put a dent in it.
That's the plan. I'm gonna get poisoned by it.
Almost there.
Sorry, reduction against it. Oh yeah, that's his death right here. He ain't running away.
Go on the offensive.
Yep. There you go. He's dead. We had 66 HP or less at the end. He was cooked, yeah. That paralysis came in clutch without letting him run.
Great job, partner.
The extra last little burst that we need. Number 27. Alright. 420.53. It's not bad. Again, it's only 4 minutes. That's Gunlands, which is, again, slower. I'm pretty happy with that time, realistically. It's a really solid time to get. So we got... what else? We got 3 more. 3 more for the goal for today. Oh, we have any that naturally spawned. We can have any that are naturally spawning for a while. I don't remember. Let me double check. No. We'll attempt to speed up time then. Time's presently. Dawn. I will go in Clemency. That will be plenty of time. I don't like that I heard a sound of flames. Well, to be fair, it makes sense it's in Clemency, but still.
Yes.
Hey, man.
Please tell me what you need. I'd like to help.
Just take all these.
Would you like to trade something?
Anything I want? Nope. 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 Might as well. Nope. Eh, it's 3. I can get better I can get ones without needing to spend it. Otherwise I would. This would be amazing if it wasn't for Hirabami wepping.
All right then.
Nope. Save his investigation, just because I want another one. I really don't feel like... Oops. Really don't feel like dealing with it right now. Nope, I would like to... There we go, that's what I want. Set the waypoint. Oh, well, I'm looking... I mean, if I could still go for this, it's only gonna be a tempered one. It's not the most awful to deal with, but well, nah, I'm not feeling it. Again, would give me potentially the max that I need, but I'm just not feeling it. Can't really explain why. Nope, they're gonna fight. Well, I know the octopus wins that one. Octopus is just built different. That's the thing. He's just built different. Like, way different from everything else in this area.
Oh.
It's alright. Oh, let me take the Genesis Opal.
A little gathering goes a long way.
Yeah, what? Screw it. It's 50 minutes. I'm not gonna burn a ticket on it though, as much as I could. But I will do it for the sake of. Why not at this point? Because we'll still be going for a bit. Even if this takes 20 minutes, I still plan on going for a little bit longer. Plus, he's already a little bit wounded, and he's already right here. Don't have that though. Let me make a tactical retreat. Not just to heal myself, but also I'm going to change that to give me fire res, because I forgot I don't have that equipped. That's... No. Yes.
If you create a loadout, you can restock your items in a flash.
Alright, let's go. Take the bomb beetle for the bomb pods.
All right with you.
He's right here. I'll just steal his... Fortunately, he's blind, therefore does not need... That fireblade should actually help out a lot more now. It can't be set on fire for damage over time. It's not gonna happen. A little bit more breathability. you're the rare one. Okay, that hurt. Not really like environmental, but annoying. Ah, tar rain. Bad time for it. I think I was getting hit no matter what there too. So I had ran, I definitely would have gotten pummeled. That's fine.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch. Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
I'm not worried. I mean, on the plus side, I have 5 dragon rays. That's not very much fire rays. You're fighting the monkey. Well, we're fighting the monkey. At least give me a little bit of time to get in. Do some damage to you.
Careful! It looks angry!
Too bad for it. Pummels.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
That's fine. Don't know if this is actually gonna... That hit the Raytheon though. Not what I wanted, but I mean, I'll take it. Still kind of funny. Hit something at least. Oh, that'll be resisted, but
On my way there.
it'll still work for the purposes of... I want to have this thing's sight for a moment until it calms. Because I could potentially get close to do some really big damage. That'd be really good. Screw it. That's fine. It's close enough. I'll take the second one when you get on me. There we go, that's what I wanted. What knocked me off? Bravo actually knocked me off by accident. Unfortunately, there was really a couple holes in there. To whack it. I know it's only a two-parter. Good does have. I was gonna say. I think it's blind, but maybe it does have eyes. If it does have eyes, then its eyes are covered. I'd be surprised if that was really different from the black pod. It's probably got protective things there. I don't think it uses it. It makes sense to kind of adapt it to that. Maybe it looks like eyes, but it could just be eye spots. Exactly like that. Even if I go down as long as I can get this thing killed, I don't care if it takes me all my lives. Cleanly, whatever the case is. I got plenty of cash. That's the only thing I'm really losing out on. Get a little bit of damage in and down for it. That up. Interrupted. You're getting somewhere with you. Sounds like a Pokemon though. You cannot tell me it does not. I was gonna say, this thing would definitely be like a poison type. Like I'd say fire poison, or at least fire type. Like, I feel like with the oil though, you could make the argument for poison type. Plus you got like Rathalos and Radiant, that would definitely be like fire poison or like dragon poison, I'd argue. Poison flying. Oh right, you got a whole bunch of stuff to grab. Right. Shield blob, explosion. Yeah, blunt. I'll take the blunt. I'll listen to arc oil then. Ooh, I'm realizing I'm on yellow sharpness. That's, not stellar. Get the Harpios. Get up that Winged Drake hide. And then we'll go ahead and get that auric oil on both of those, and then we'll head back. Oh, he's on he's dead. We got him. We got him for sure. This isn't too bad. Alright. Sharpen up to max. That's the plan. I was gonna say, I don't want to be barely in blue. I want to consistently be in blue. Although, unfortunately, this one doesn't get white sharpness. That is something. Ooh. Oh, keep stacking can. That is so useful. Like that sounds like a Pokemon cry.
Leave this to me. Heals inbound.
There, you give yourself up to a weakness hit. Of course, the Tentacle's kind of hard to lop off. Really focus one down, and at that point you generally want a second person for that. Especially a tempered one. To be fair, if I'm going for a tempered one, I'm not going for hard breaks as much. This is something easy that I know I can easily break. Something like this where I got a whole bunch of them, I wouldn't be expecting it, especially if I can just get tentacles like I just did.
So, where to next?
No flare gem, unfortunately, but that's fine. Oh, we got 2 certificates, though. And we got 3 hunter symbols. That's the important part. I should have... Well, to be fair, maybe I'll get on a 4th one, but eh. Okay, well. I know exactly what we're doing to celebrate for that. That's not... That's what I wanted. Yeah, if I really need more flare gems, I have options to get them. Okay, weapon. Dual blades. Let's upgrade the Mizu to max. What else do I have I can upgrade? I can upgrade the Cuckoo. The New User certificates, actually. Then I could max it out there. It's not bad. I do Arc Belt, Guardian, but not like it really changes. I think it looks the exact same. It's not like this versus this, where it gets like the webbing and changes a little bit of color. Or like these two look the same too. To be fair, I just need one more hunter symbol too. Oh, let's make evening dusk then.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
Let's equip that as the primary weapon.
Now that's a good choice.
Let's see how it looks. It just looks how it actually performs, I guess is more accurate. Actually have the option to upgrade now. Stream drill, put that in there because I don't have a reason not to. Stream from 2. Critical element damage. It's critical hits. I don't have anything that. Critical element anyway, so it doesn't really exactly help. Critical boost. I could boost that to. That's damage dealt. Not a chance. Charge, sharp, blood. Airborne, charge up, quick switch. Could do focus. Focus is not bad. Could just run focus on there. Handicraft. I would get extra weapon sharpness. I could take a sharpening cycle off too, because I have a grinder. 1 cycle less is useful. Honestly, I think I am. I think I am gonna toss that on. You can actually see the difference right here. It's a little bit fire right there. Slightly brighter. Oh, Tashima would like to offer me a meal. Honestly, I'm game for that. I did use some stuff, but like, I'm game for that. give me that meal. So I know I think that has like Moxie meal built into it or something like that. Or no, maybe it's insurance meal. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's a meal, it's a free meal, it's 90 minutes. I mean, I was down to halftime anyway, almost perfectly halftime. That's item trade. Almost perfectly halftime, considering it's 30 minutes out of 70. Where's Tashin? Tashin's over here. Hunter, could I interest you in a meal? Yes, I actually would like a meal. I mean, look at this. Elemental, yeah, insurance and Moxie meal, so I just don't die. Capture Pro, not like useful, but like it's useful in general. I get a little attack, I get some defense, like elemental defense. It's good stuff.
Come by anytime.
Ooh, Fisher meal and piping hot. What does that give me? I never looked at those. I should actually look at those more often. Prayer, I had the gauntlets on because of the stats on them. Because it has a good ability on it by default. Greatly increases attack when health is dangerously low. Ah, so when I get to right here, I get a free attack boost. I don't really care about that as much. That's nice though. Receive captures. Actually, to be fair, that is still useful though. Maybe not in the area of capturing monsters, but it is. Alright, back to the oil basin. Now, obviously, we're gonna be spending a lot of time here. Let's get Rompopo 28 loaded up. Fortunately, there's not one in the thing there. Actually, let me double check. Is there anyone that's gonna be upcoming in the forecast?
Wow, you sure got here fast.
Is there anyone that's upcoming in the forecast? No. Except for Arkveld, though. There's such crackling with energy.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Also, like the red lightning, that you got that hockey lightning on that. I've never actually done this one. Obviously, I've done this one before because I needed to. To be fair, I don't really have a ton of things I need from the raid out right now. That's probably why. To be fair, I would like extra lightning, but like my dual blades got thing there. I don't remember if you actually have a. I mean, we'll go check in a second. Before we go, I'll just go check. Might as well. Okie dokie, wait for me to load in.
Let's have another hug with no surprises today.
Before we do,
Hope you find something useful. Hey,
Gemma, I need to check because I know does Gunlance have one?
today?
Guardian Fulgur. I knew that Guardian Fulgur was in there. Okay, so it's the Gia Chris as well. I guess what would be the next one that I want to learn? Maybe Sword and Shield might be a bad option.
Hello.
Do get the Raid tree, which has some cool looking stuff. I guess to be fair, let's find something that has
What are we making today?
Critic Blade, Analysis Tree, Nursilla, get the Sleep Tree, Nursilla. I mean, obviously, to be fair, I can make anything any element. Even if I theoretically didn't have. Like, let's say that Raytheon and Gypsaros was not available for some reason.
Done already?
It's whatever. But yeah, again, as you saw, my two main weapons just don't have thing with it, so 301, 288, that's 589. I mean, I'll look after this next hunt, for comparison's sake. It's 589, that's pretty solid. I'm assuming because it's negative affinity, it's going to be much, much higher. But I am expecting it's probably going to be like 620 maybe. And at that point, that's like 30 points roughly. I mean, a little over 30, but oh, it is a noticeable. It is a noticeable similarity. It's not like I'm too concerned. I mean, yeah, 288. I'm pretty sure I had like 200 on the other one. 300 on that one. It doesn't matter. We'll look. Ooh, I didn't realize it was a frog. I wonder what that was. Dance in there. That's where the damage is. Ooh, big edge. I mean, worst case, maybe I'll just use this again, as opposed to. It's either the Uth Duna, Mizu, which is looking, or Argent weapon for dual blades. I got a little more flexibility at least to get Bolahara for Gunlant. Come on. There we go. Hoping to potentially get it, but it gets leg. Oh well. Gustavo, why are you drowning in the mud? The oil, that's more accurately. I'm on the way over here. I might as well just go ahead and grab the bone pile. Quality bones, power oil bones. Good stuff. Ow! Very rude. Well, to be fair, you're dying. I didn't like fault you at that point. I was just a little rude, but kinda dead, so it doesn't exactly matter.
That's my partner.
What are we looking at time-wise? Number 28 is dead.
Good boy. Oh.
A lot of stuff from right here. I have 5 minutes. It's like a minute extra. And again, I'm sure there's probably some other factors that played into that as well. It's not bad. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I get... It doesn't matter. I'll switch it back to the Uth Duna blades though, I guess. But these are built now. Yeah, 294, 190, so that's 484 versus 536. 44. Yeah, that's 50 points. That's a decent jump. That definitely explains the difference. Still, that's decent enough. I mean, it's not terrible. Might as well grab some of these in the vicinity. Might as well take all the fossils, all that kind of stuff. Alright, let's follow the trail. Ooh, take some wild herbs, that's nice. Wasn't expecting it, but hey. Sometimes you get pleasantly surprised. Ooh, that's a nice one too. That's a sparkling one too. We love that. Genesis Opal. About all the fossils that are clearly like right there. We're just gonna ignore them too. No, they're not worth anything. They're not worth anything, chat. That's why we're not going after it. Little crabs. Alright, let's zip around the corner and...
This must be how the wind feels.
Dude, if you keep saying that, I'm thinking, Gustavo, you're getting short-term memory loss. Oh, it's another Genesis.
I put the materials I found in your field pouch.
Thank you. Let's go here. We're going places.
I'll go on ahead then.
He's just sitting there, Gustavo, just chilling there. See little beady eyes and fossils. We can fossilized opal. Might as well like a small U-turn while we're here. Short shroom.
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh, does this have any fish? This could be a fish spot. I could totally see that being a case. Camping kit. I got more. Honestly, not opposed to it. I'll just set one up here. This is just a nice, safe spot. Why am I getting lectured, Alma? I didn't do anything wrong. Like, you gotta forget your supplies. I ain't using some of these supplies. That's the thing. I ain't worried about them then. Like, Gustavo just chilling right here.
Always happy to take
Yes.
requests.
I really wish you could color the hood where it wasn't just pure black. That'd be nice. Oh well. Alright, plan for right now is I'm going to get 2 more Rompopos done, and then I think we'll head off stream. I'm just going to get 2 back-to-back of the same quest. I don't care. I want to hit 30. Just a nice even round number. I know by that logic 28 is as well. But nice multiple of 4, but I feel like hitting 30.
Wow, what a view!
You go for 4 hours, we go for 4 hours, it's whatever. I'll probably use that progress, the one that's in progress from whenever I go next time. If I can finish it up anyway. It's like, I'm kind of liking how it's looking so far, just it ain't perfect yet. funny seeing him spray in a completely different direction. To be fair, he can't see, so it makes sense, but you're like, I'm over here. But once I'm not getting hit by it, or Gustavo's. Take the hit. Not what I wanted, but I mean, it's still a room, so it works. Oh, let's fucking leave that tail wound, ideally. Lamb. And lamb.
Almost there.
Ooh, I was gonna leap over there, but I knew he was too far. Which way is he going? He's going down here. This one ain't dumb. Nugget. Over there. Get that foot. You don't need that foot anymore.
Over here, bud. I'm your target.
Come on, you gotta be really close.
Great job, partner.
Alright. Cut him up. Repeat. Bit number 30. Yeah, 341. Yeah, that's not bad. Ooh, dragon attack. Only level 1, but to be fair, sometimes you do want those level 1 elemental attack jewels in case you get something that's like a 2 and a 1 because you got a really good 3-er. Where it's like, let's say artillery, or like not artillery, like shield up an artillery, or shield jewel with artillery attached to it. Like that would be a good slot in for a tier 3 where I wouldn't mind putting in like a 2 elementals then.
Okay, let's move out.
Commencing quest now.
Nope,
Are you
got
prepared?
19 today. After this one.
I have an update. We've been issued fresh supply items.
Can't complain, that's really good actually. So we've only got this for a couple days now. And again, we're not even going strictly for repeating quest. Obviously, we are to an extent, but like I said, I'm gonna generally try to refresh the environment here and there at the very least.
This way?
But
You got it.
I was probably a little bit less lenient than I could have been, because I feel like we could probably be at like 45 if we'd been there. Not 45, 35 rather. That said, I feel like next goal is probably gonna be like 45, maybe. I don't know, depending on how I'm feeling, maybe 50, but I feel like 45 is probably a safer one. 15 is probably easy enough to do. head. Nice leg, yeah. Tail next, but nice tail. That's the other leg, I guess, now. Just gotten that one. I am airplane, like an airplane. I'm not sure what I fly. I say I fly into you. Airplanes really aren't supposed to do that. Airplane flying into something is generally pretty bad. Well, he's dead. Good job, Gustavo. I was gonna say if that didn't take him down there, I was gonna get the combo onto him. Wound it and then go onto that wound.
That's my partner.
So he definitely would have been dead after that wound. I would have been shocked if he wasn't. Lots of Rompopolos claws from that one. Not bad. Master Blast attack. I mean, Blast attack's not terrible either. Considering we're fighting only monsters that aren't giving, it's not like we're fighting Archvelids that are giving us a whole bunch of experience repeatedly. It's not bad. In fact, I went from like 80, 81 to 89, like halfway to 90-ish. That said, we will be ending stream off here. Thank you all for joining, Haplings. Wednesday, as I said, we'll have stream still. It'll just be later in the day. Estimation is around 4 o'clock. Let me do this real quick. The estimation is around 4 o'clock. So, be prepared. It will be a little bit later than usual. We'll have our Warframe Wednesday. With that said, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you all next stream. Bye-bye.